There was this one time, Pokimane was talking about a guy that said her pretty 21-year-old body. And the thing is, the reason I don't talk to women is because when you say that and they find you attractive, they don't say anything about of it. But when they don't, they badmouth you, gaslight the fuck out of you, and emotionally damage and wreck your fucking reputation's ass. You know, they fuck you in the ass, basically. And you could say something and you mean it as like you find them endearing, and maybe it's the wrong way to go about it for certain people, but it doesn't mean you have to go and tear away their character, strip them of their pride, but possessions and shit, like how they interact with the world and shit. Like, you act like they're total creeps when in reality they were just giving you a compliment about how you appearance wise, and you take it very far just because you don't like them to tarnish your reputation, and it just makes you feel awkward. You know, it's like, what's the point if you're just gonna get fucking bashed for it? Not because you a creep, because they find you a creep later on or something, or just because people want to expose others because they want the money grab. You know, instead of like finding a good thing that you want. But not just that. It's just that 21-year-old body thing. It's like, if a guy was attractive to you, you wouldn't have said anything. You know that if he wasn't a creep, but you make him seem to be a creep because supposedly he was a creep. But if he wasn't a creep and you were fine with that, you wouldn't even mention it. You would act like, oh, it wasn't creepy to say at all. It was just a normal thing to say. That with a flow comment. Like, this is just like that. But then if you still find him creepy later on or not, like even if the guy wasn't creepy in the first place, he's a creep. It's just wild to me. Like, what, a guy can't say something because it's canceled. That's it. It's over. But he's not your workplace partner, bro. He's just saying the compliment. If you don't like it, then I mean, you don't think you're attractive at 21 years old, fine. But don't expect people not to tell you that. I mean, that's just the world. You have freedom of speech, and that's what she wants to censor it and creeps, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's her life. I mean, she wants to be that way, where you can't tell her you look good, but she can tell you, oh, you have nice blah blah creepy stuff like you look appealing, you look fly. I think you have some nice talent. She wouldn't say swag though, because that's out of her, department of phrases. There, she doesn't go into that turf. It's like, come on, bro, get real. All right. And so, get your 21-year-old bodies out the way, because even if you have one, it doesn't mean you gotta pay. All right, homie. That's what I mean. Like, even if you do, big whoop. All right, deuces, peace, Russ.